As soon as one emerges from the station at Alperton, in the London Borough of Brent, one is immediately struck by the unique character of the area and the thriving diversity of the community. Languages, religions and cultures come together along the street frontages and the uses visible along Ealing Road. The project site was formerly a depot for the repair and maintenance of London buses and lies immediately adjacent to Alperton Station. The immediate area is changing rapidly, with new residential developments replacing former industrial uses, and a selection of new buildings are springing up in a range of styles and materials. It is within this context that we have developed the design for Alperton. Unique to our brief was a requirement to retain a significant element of light industrial space. This will be used by local businesses, and we are introducing a new residential environment above at the upper levels. The scheme proposes approximately 450 new residential units linked by a common podium and set within 3 new tall buildings. Approximately 2/3 of this accommodation will be for build to rent and will be linked by a common shared environment and entrance area with street frontage. In response to the variety of architectural approaches taken locally, we have sought within this design to create a degree of consistency, with traditional materials themed to tie the various elements of the proposal together as a consistent group. The new accommodation benefits from substantial shared amenity space both internally and externally. A large external terrace provides play space at the base of all 3 tall buildings, whilst each of these buildings also supports its own shared amenity space on its upper parts. Integrating the many uses within this building have allowed for efficiencies with regard to energy and sustainability. The construction process has been organised in such a way as to limit disruption to the surrounding area, and there's been no loss of service to the maintenance of the local bus infrastructure through use of a nearby site. The architectural response has focused heavily on the simplicity of the column and plinth language, and the selected materials for each allow for an architectural expression based upon depth and modelling, as much as it is reliant upon material and colour. And we look forward to the completion of the building in 2025.
Rendesco are the UK's leading heat pump specialists, and here at Alperton we're providing a ground source heat pump system. The system is a major part of Alperton's net zero design, and it'll be providing the heating and hot water needs to over 450 flats via sustainable technology. There will be 60 boreholes at this site at 240 metres depth, which will install tubing through and circulate through a connection on the surface to a heat pump. That heat pump will then elevate the temperature of fluid provided to the site up to a temperature that can be used for the heating and hot water needs.